Welcome to the Daily Business and Finance Show. SpaceX options activity heats up with $330 calls leading the charge as Cathie Wood increases her stake ahead of earnings, while Palantir Technologies impresses with a revenue surge and optimistic full-year guidance. Google hints at significant AI investments, and Trump criticizes Exxon and Chevron for their profits. Meanwhile, SK Hynix and SanDisk introduce groundbreaking high-bandwidth flash standards. Stay tuned after the short ad break to dive deeper into these stories and more insights on what to watch this Tuesday. Ahead of Space Exploration Technologies' first earnings report, options are heavily skewed toward calls, with a notable large call position at $330. SpaceX shares are currently at $110, down 51% from their June highs. Short interest is high as major events like earnings and insider lockup expiration approach this week.
In late July, Cathie Wood's ARK Invest focused on AI infrastructure, space exploration, and autonomous technology. Major investments included $26 million in SpaceX and $15.5 million in CoreWeave. ARK also increased its holdings in Tesla, Kratos Defense, BWX Technologies, Taiwan Semiconductor Manufacturing, NVIDIA, and Meta Platforms. Meanwhile, they reduced their stakes in Shopify, Snowflake, Robinhood Markets, 10 Times Genomics, CRISPR Therapeutics, and Deere.
Palantir Technologies has increased its full-year guidance after strong second-quarter results. Despite earlier worries about valuation and competition from artificial intelligence, the company is showing potential. Stocks to keep an eye on after hours are Palantir Technologies, CRISPR Therapeutics, and Diamondback Energy.
Palantir Technologies shares rose by 7.5% after exceeding second-quarter expectations, with earnings of 41 cents per share and revenue of $1.94 billion, marking a 93% increase from the previous year. U.S. commercial revenue grew by 149%. The company has updated its full-year forecast to between $8.15 billion and $8.16 billion, surpassing earlier estimates.
Google's DeepMind executive Jasjit Sekhon emphasizes the tech industry's major investment in AI capital expenditures as a move towards recursive self-improvement, where AI can enhance itself. Although current revenues don't yet match these investments, Sekhon cautions against underestimating future potential. Google's spending forecast for 2026 has risen to between $195 and $205 billion.
Palantir reported a record 93% revenue growth in the second quarter of 2026, with U.S. business making up over 81% of total revenue. The company raised its full-year revenue guidance to $8.15 billion, driven by strong demand for sovereign artificial intelligence and significant large deal activity.
Wall Street's major indexes rose on Monday. The Dow Jones Industrial Average increased by 1.3%, the S&P 500 gained 1.4%, and the Nasdaq Composite advanced by 2.1%. On Tuesday, investors will focus on SpaceX's first earnings report as a public company, Caterpillar's earnings for insights into the construction industry, and Merck's second quarter results highlighting Keytruda performance and pharmaceutical sales trends.
President Trump criticized ExxonMobil and Chevron for their high profits, urging them to lower gasoline prices. He was dissatisfied with their record earnings. Despite his comments impacting crude oil prices, the American Petroleum Institute says global factors are responsible for price changes. Meanwhile, natural gas futures rose slightly due to expected higher temperatures.
SK Hynix and SanDisk have unveiled the first standard specifications for high-bandwidth flash, a new storage technology, at the Future of Memory and Storage 2026 event in California. This breakthrough is designed to address memory bottlenecks in AI by improving data transfer speed and capacity. Shares increased approximately 3% after hours. Thank you for tuning into the Daily Business and Finance Show. Join us tomorrow for more insights and updates. Stay informed, stay ahead. I'm Montgomery Jones.
And I'm Amalia Dupre. Until tomorrow, stay safe and farewell for now.
This content is sourced from the Seeking Alpha website, so support our podcast by becoming a Seeking Alpha Premium subscriber. See the show notes page for links to sign up. This episode is produced by Classic Studios. This podcast provides information only and should not be construed as financial or business advice. Check out our other podcasts in our network at classicstudios.com.